Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Friday Night is Organ Music Night. This evening from the organ in Düren, a town between Cologne and Aachen in the west of Germany. About an hour and a half away from here, not that far. Maybe not even that far. An hour if you drive fast. And an organ we plan to visit sometime very soon as well. More on that next week. Now, ladies and gentlemen, warning. We're having a bit of an incident downstairs with the little one, so at any point this evening I may be forced to disappear. So hopefully Vanessa has everything under control down there, but at some point I have my mobile phone here already, and she has promised if she needs me for whatever reason, then she will attack and I will have to disappear. Babies come first, unfortunately. Well, not unfortunately, of course they do. Babies come first, but be warned, I may have to disappear. We've had a rather eventful day. We were very close to cancelling this evening's concert. So, fingers crossed everything downstairs is okay. It seems to be okay, but anything can happen. Nothing serious at all, just annoying and worrying. Worrying, but not serious. Does that make sense? It doesn't, does it? But anyway, I do apologize. I'm being naughty. I'm taunting you, which is not very nice of me. Oh, by the way, let's quickly do this just before I forget. What does tonight's message say? Grab your... Oh, it says the same it always says. And what does this one say? This message says something. Together we thrive. Your tickets fuel our journey. There you are. That's what that's all about. Now, ladies and gentlemen, look here. We have no vegetable patch this evening. I am sporting something rather wonderful looking, and the colours actually come out rather nicely live. It looks like it's lit up. It's not lit up. I can show you that. It's not lit up at all. That's just what it is. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a very heavy piece of artwork. No, that's not true. It is the Gartshore Gang Superstar 2024 Gold Prize Trophy. And it's a wonderful... You can't hear that, but it's a... Yeah, that's a huge glass trophy on a very nice stand. And it says on the front, Gartshore Gang Superstar 2024. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, all prizes are in for next week's... for next Sunday, not this Sunday, next Sunday's Gartshore Gang, or what do we call it? Gartshore Gang Superstar competition, and that's the main prize, along with other things. There are other things as well, but we also have, because it's like an Olympic thing. Look, we have a silver medal and a bronze medal, and can you see that? There's a sort of music note. You can't see that because it's out of focus. There's a music thing on that. It says 2-4, and there's a middle C on it. And on the back, it says Gartshore Gang Superstar. And these are real. These are proper metal medals. Oops, I shouldn't have done that, should I? Proper metal medals. And that's a proper heavy piece of equipment over there. Vanessa chose it. I thought the colours might be rather garish, but actually the more I see it, the more I think it's rather special. Looks rather good. And that's what we will be fighting for. Fighting for next Sunday at the end of our festival. Now, between the 1st of May, click, there you are. From the 1st of May to the 5th of May, we will be having a festival again. So that's next week, Wednesday to Sunday. And we will be having lots of fun. 5 very, very different concerts. Indeed, the final concert on the Sunday night will be this Gartshore Gang Superstar competition. Woohoo! Very exciting. Now, I have received a number of submissions already for this. If you want to, here, someone put the email address up, please, immediately. If you want to take part in this competition, feel free. All you have to do is send your musical submission to the email address gang@gartshore.de. Very easy, gang@gartshore.de. Send your musical submission. Do not send me a YouTube link. You have to send me the actual file. There are various ways of doing that. Google Drive, Dropbox, WeTransfer, whatever you want. All of those wonderful things. All of those exciting things. What's wrong? Don Prince is saying it doesn't let me chat from manager. You are chatting. So anyway, never mind. Your submission must not be longer than 7 minutes. 7 minutes is the maximum time. So far, everyone has stuck to that. Some people are considerably under 7 minutes. Some people are dangerously close to 7 minutes, but that's fine. That's absolutely wonderful. And you must be playing yourself. You cannot be miming along to a commercially available recording. It must be you performing an instrument, and it must be obvious that you are doing that. Now, it doesn't just have to be you. We have a couple of submissions from groups of musicians. Yes, indeed. Some of the submissions aren't even organ. It's amazing. Yes, we've got all sorts of things here. It's really rather wonderful. So, send your submissions by Wednesday, all right? They have to be here by the end of the opening concert on Wednesday night. Wednesday night, my time. If you're in the States, it's Wednesday afternoon. So you have to send me that by closing of the concert, okay? Anything that arrives after that time sadly will not be considered, okay? That's very important. Everyone has to have the same rules. We can't cheat. So that's that. And then during the concert, the final concert on the Sunday, we, the audience, well, actually not we, I won't be doing anything. I'm just pressing buttons and letting everything play. You get to vote for the winners. Very simple. Now, we're still trying to work out exactly how that's going to take place, but online you will be able to vote for the winners. And the winners then will, of course, be notified immediately at the end of the concert. Very exciting. And then the prizes will be sent around the world to whoever wins them, which is very, very exciting indeed. If you are, should the winners be somewhere in Germany, you never know. We might even be able to arrange a personal meetup to hand over the prizes. Who knows? More on that, however, during the festival week next week. Very exciting. Now, I have not put up the official program for the festival yet because I'm having to change a couple of things. One, possibly two, but at the moment it looks like it's only going to be one. One of the concerts will be recorded at a real organ. Oh, this is a real organ too, but you know what I mean. A real organ in a real building with real pipes and real air, using my real microphones. Yes. And unfortunately, that recording cannot take place when I wanted it to take place. So we've had to reschedule that. And actually, the recording will take place on one of the festival days. So it's all a bit very sort of last minute, but that's fine. I'll hopefully be able to sort of remix and match things. So next Wednesday night will be the opening concert. And by then, of course, we will know exactly what's going on. So that's very exciting. So just join in. There will be a silent film night where I will accompany a silent film live. There will be a rather interesting evening, and the whole point of the festival is it's going to be a bit of a fundraiser, but I'll tell you all about that next week. I won't spoil the show yet. We'll tell you all about that next week. And it's all for something very, very exciting to get the channel moving forwards again. That's the most important thing. There's nothing personal in there. It's channel focused, all right? It's all about getting the channel moving forwards again. So one of those concerts is going to be kind of like a hymnathon. Does that make sense? Like the Jerry Lewis hymnathon. I'm not going to dress up as Jerry Lewis, no. But it's going to be like a hymnathon, and people can sponsor their favorite hymns, as it were, that kind of thing. That's going to be one of the concerts, and that's going to go on for as long as people keep sponsoring their hymns. So it will start at 10 p.m. If it finishes at 12 p.m., if it finishes at midnight, 12 a.m., if it finishes at midnight, then it finishes at midnight. But if people keep sponsoring, it might go on till 1 o'clock. It might go on until 2 o'clock. It might go on until 3 o'clock. It might even go on until 4 o'clock. Oh my God. There will definitely be a time limit for the maximum time, but you get the idea. That's going to be one of the concerts, and we're going to keep going and going and going. That's going to be fun. That's going to be good fun. And another of the concerts is going to be around the world, where you also get the chance to select a piece of music from wherever you are from, or something that you maybe have a personal connection to. And once again, you can sponsor a piece of music from your favorite place. All right. So for example, if your favorite place is New York, then why not sponsor the tune New York, New York? Get the idea? That kind of thing. Anyway, more on that coming up in the next few days. You have to set a max. Of course I will set a max. I'm not that mad. But that's definitely going to be the fun and game. So, anyway. Now, this evening's concert, like I say, is a bit spontaneous because it was close to not happening at all. So, hold on, I have a message. Nope, not from, all right. I thought that may have been from Vanessa. It's not, all right, okay. Okay, got to keep an eye on that. So, excuse me if you see me looking at my mobile phone during the concert. I may have to, like I say, be spontaneous and disappearing. So this evening's concert is going to be very, very spontaneous. So I'm just going to flick my way through this book until we get to, that's one of the easiest hymns in the world. Okay, this may even be one of the hymns you choose next week. Sing along, everybody. It's the Old 100th. Ooh, something different. Something different there. How does that sound? Something very different. Normally you play that in a very bright sounding major key, but I think that piece of music sounds much nicer. This is only my personal opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong. In fact, no, don't bother because I'm not wrong. In my personal opinion, I think it sounds much more sort of earthy and mysterious in a sort of, I'm going to get all musical on you now, aren't I? In a Dorian style minor key. It just sounds so much more like, yeah, earthy. That's a good word. No one's ever called this hymn earthy before. But yeah, I think that's rather good, don't you? I like it. I like it. Right. Anyway, let's have a look. Who's here this evening? Shall we have a look and see who's here? It's very quiet downstairs, so we might be in... Let me just contact downstairs and see how things are going. One never knows. Keep an eye on things downstairs. During the first piece of music, while I was playing very, very loudly, I could hear what was going on downstairs at the same time. Not good. Let's say hello to the gang. Who's here this evening in the gang? Well, there's a lot of people here this evening. Hello. Right, let's start as far as back as I can go into the gang. Ian Walker is here. Hi, Ian. Matt Leach is here. Hello, Matt. And a big thank you, Matt, to your what's it called? Super chat. That's the one. Matt started off this evening. Before I had even started playing a note, Matt had got his online YouTube ticket in. So thank you very much, Matt. Cassie is here as well. Hi, Cassie. Razbaz is here. Hi, Marco. Anonym is here. He's wishing us all, in German, he's wishing us all a very happy weekend and a very nice concert. The first one is up to you. The second one is theoretically up to me. So let's hope so. Ian is here. Hi, Ian. Cameron is here. Alexander is here. Hi. Mike is here. Julian GC is here. Patrick P is here. Ursa is here. Good evening to you. Per Tjernström is here. He's still waiting for PCs and things like that. He's getting there. Jez is here. Hi, Jez. Julian Beck is here. Hello. I haven't seen you for a couple of weeks. Julian Beck is here. That's nice. Tim is here. CameraTim.com as well. Stefan B is here. Good evening to you. František is here. Hello to you. I wrote you an email and you haven't written back yet. I want an answer. Adrian Morris is here. Hi, Adrian. How are you doing? Sven Koch is here. Nice name there. 2 single-syllable names. Sven Koch. That's it. It's out. Perfect. These are the easy names. Samantha is here. Hello to you. Very busy lately. Well, welcome back. Yellow Bird is here. Hello, hello. Matt Leach is still here. That's good. Isaac Carey is already here. That's good. Oh, and Samantha still can't spell my name, but that's all right. I'll keep reminding you until you can. I'm not spelt the same as that television show, but never mind. One day we'll all get it right. Johan is here. Johan Östlund, who won't be watching the whole show tonight because he has to work on Saturday. Oomph. I have to work on Saturdays too. I don't like that. Then again, I only have to play a church. Actually, no, I've got tomorrow free. I don't have a church service tomorrow, but I have one on Sunday. So I have to get up on Sunday morning. Not good. Monica is here. Hi, Monica. Xing Chang Chong is here. I will be able to pronounce that properly one day. Or maybe I won't. R. Sexton is here. Hello, R. Sexton. Lots of clapping hands. Hello, lovely to see you too. Fabian Andres Beltran is here. Play theatre organ. Hang around. I will be doing some of that later. The Blue-Eyed Cat is here. Splendid. Jim Cascagnette is also here. Non Compos Mentis is also here. Is that how you spell compass? I don't think it is. Non Compos Mentis, but never mind. We'll let you off with that. Jeff Ford is here. Hi, Jeff. Wonderful. Oh, he's having his... Oh. Sounds like you're doing well, so that's good. Maybe Jeff Ford is King Charles in disguise. Good news about King Charles as well this week. Am I allowed to tell you that? I think it's public. His treatment has been going very well. The doctors are very happy with him. And apparently he's going to be back out in public soon. So that's interesting. So Jeff, good news from you. Wonderful. Right, who else is here? Scanning through the net. Don is here. Hi, Don Prince. Don Prince is here. Who else is here? Come on, scan, scan, scan. New names, new names. Isaac Carey. We got Isaac Carey already. Johan. Anonymous. We got Anonymous. Who else is here? Jeff Ryle. Hello, Jeff. Not Jeffrey Ford. Jeff Ryle. Good. Caught you on the way past. Good. Gerald Long is here. Yes, Illinois is live. Someone called This Is Me. Hold on a minute. This is me. That would appear to be the same person that was non-compos mentis a minute ago. I wonder if that's someone else. I wonder. Someone's playing with us, I think. Who could that be? Oh, damn it. There's This Is Me again. Right. Who else is here? Quickly, scanny. This Is Me is still back. Eerie is here. Hello to you. Our Ukrainian friend is here. Yes, splendid. That's good. Oh God, I'm pressing buttons and it's doing funny things. Elam Orenik is also here. John or August Kranke is also here as well. Wonderful. Oh no, Eerie, thank you for so good music. It's healing my broken heart. Took away sadness. Oh my goodness, we don't want people with broken hearts. No, let's make you happy again. Gosh, we don't need that. Right, who else is here? No, we need happiness. Life is too short for broken hearts. Trust me, I know. I've been there many times. Eerie again. Right now I'm sitting with Marketa. I stole her dinner and eat it right now in the shelf. In the shelf? You mean you're sitting on a shelf eating Marketa's dinner? That's weird. Anyway, okay, there's Marketa. She's here. She's saying hi from Prague. Wonderful. Okay, here we go. Everyone is here. John Drake is here. The iPad kid is here. Hello to you too. It just jumped again. The iPad kid is here. Splendid. Everyone's here. Right. This is good. John Castle is here. Carl Heyman is here from WV. What's WV? That could be anything. That could be, I don't know, is that West Virginia? I'm guessing it's probably West Virginia. This Is Me is still talking about Dorian. Okay. Phil S is here. John Castle is still here. This Is Me. FAOG Drums. First Assembly of God. Gotcha. Right. First Assembly of God Drums. That sounds an interesting collection of things. Anyway, right, we're up to date on that, so thank you very much for joining us this evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's up to us, ladies and gentlemen, to play, well, it's up to me, but it's up to you to get the Ooh, okay. Things are quiet, but not done downstairs. We have to be quiet. We have to be quiet? That's not going to work, is it? Let's get rid of that. And let's open up this. The magnificent machine of death, the iPad. Do we like iPads? We love iPads. Well, ladies and gentlemen, oh damn it, it's gone. There it is. It's the end of the month, which means we get to play tunes celebrating the end of the month. Now, a slightly sad story I have for you this week as well. Not quite as sad as The Broken Heart, but nonetheless a sad story. The guy who's responsible for all these wonderful melodies written out by hand, all the chords, everything here, all these wonderful things here. He died last week, very, very sadly. An old friend of mine. I know, a wonderful, his real job, he was a psychiatrist. But I didn't know him as a psychiatrist. I knew him as a fellow musician. And he was a very, very talented jazz musician and a really good guy. And sadly, he passed away a couple of days ago. And yeah, very, very sad indeed. Came as a huge shock to everybody because he wasn't very old. Came as a huge, huge shock to everyone. And yeah, he came up with all these goodies here. And it's, funnily enough, available as an illegal PDF these days as well. But I'm not going to tell you about that. Oh, damn, I just did. Anyway, let's dedicate this piece to him, to my old friend Klaus. And it's called I'll Remember April. And seeing as it's the end of April, it fits perfectly. I'll remember April. That was supposed to be symbolic of April showers. Get it? I'll remember April, or maybe I won't. I don't know, it all depends, doesn't it? Some people remember April, some people don't. This year's April's been very, I don't know what the weather's been like where you live, but it's been very weird, very, very weird indeed in this part of, oh my goodness, tickets have been arriving, ladies and gentlemen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tickets so far today. Stefan, thank you very much to Stefan. Oh no, that's not a ticket. What the hell is that? That's something completely different. All right, 4 tickets. Jerry, hello Jerry. Is Jerry here? That's exciting. Jerry, hello. Jerry's probably watching in secret. Ian has been donating to the Smarty account. That'll keep Vanessa happy. Thank you very much for that. And our friend Werner has already been on as well. Thank you very much indeed. Right, so that's on. What's that? Jerry, Stefan, Ian and Werner. 4. Perfect. Wonderful. Good. Good start. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just check over here to make sure we're not missing anything. Ah, we are indeed. What's this? Our friend Cassie has been buying something as well. Thank you very much, Cassie. The Trusted Shops team has been in touch because apparently we ordered something. And, oh, coffees from the Platts Gang. Thank you very much indeed. Splendid, splendid. Right, moving forwards. Any emails? No emails. Right. Okay, moving forwards. Good. Splendid, splendid. Yes, right, April. Now, I could play April Showers, but I'm not going to because it's a very... Unless you want me to, of course. It's not the most exciting of tunes. Let's dedicate this one to Eerie and her broken heart. It's another Isle, but it's just, yeah, it's a nice, happy tune. It's called I'll Get By, which sounds a bit sort of nonchalant, doesn't it? But no, it means sod it. The world's out there to... I'll get by. I'll be fine. Okay? I'll be fine. Let's have a nice jazzy trumpety here. I'll get by. I love that. It's such a wonderful stop. This is the Shamad 8, which is just incredible. Oh, sorry, wrong manual. It's wonderful, isn't it? Sounds a bit sort of robust farting there, but it's rather good fun indeed. Oh, a ticket. Who's this? Andrew. Thank you very much, Andrew. Splendid. 4. Getting there. Eerie says thank you. Well, yes, you'll be absolutely fine. Just remember, music is the most important thing. So, just people come and go, but music will always make you happy. Don't ask me how I know. One of my favourite tunes of all time. Until I get a request, I'm just going to play all my favourite music this evening, ladies and gents. I hope you don't mind. I keep forgetting that this organ is, the grate is there, the choir is there, and the swell is there. I need to remember that. That's the main one on this organ. Duke Ellington, back in, I'm going to guess the 40s. I can't remember exactly when this was. Duke Ellington, he loved his bluesy music, but he also loved playing around with other chord sequences. Actually, let's not play it in the key it's written in, let's play it in the key of G. It's written in B flat, but we're going to play it in G. Wonderful piece of music, and yeah, just dedicated to anybody out there who thinks they've cracked it in life. It's called I'm Beginning to See the Light. beginning to see the light. Cha-cha-cha. Hogan's Heroes themes. Right, okay. Well, if send me the music. Don't put a request in there. Send any requests, send them to the email, because the chat goes so quick. It's impossible to see what's going on. So if you have requests, send them to, here it is, gang@gartshore.de. I love these things. I love these things. I love this sound. It's just... Isn't it gorgeous? Isn't it gorgeous? Right. What's happening in the background? Nothing is happening in the background. Splendid. Let me just continue watching that, and we shall be there. Yeah, right. So, I'm waiting for time. It's gone 2,300 hours. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to, because it looks like we're going to have a spontaneous fun night with jazzy and popular tunes. So, for whoever it was earlier this evening, I've sadly forgotten your name. You had a wonderfully amazing name. It's going to be... It's going to be the 4-manual, 23 rank Morton organ, with its wonderful sounds. For example, its big band sounds. Here's a piece of music from, well, the 30s anyway. It's called I'm Confessing That I Love You. Oh, wonderful stuff. It's got a lovely middle 8, which is all sort of very sort of easy harmony, easygoing harmonies. Ladies and gentlemen, relax, smooch on down to this one. When I say smooch on down, you can smooch with another person, you can smooch with a pet, you can smooch with food, believe it or not, and should you be mildly alcoholic, you can smooch with a drink. This is non-alcoholic. But anyway, find something to smooch with and smooch along to this. I'm confessing that I love you. Let's just get my swell pedals to where they should be, and we can do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm confessing that I love you in a dirty, bluesy way. Yes, yes. Is there any other way to love someone than in a dirty, bluesy way? Stop it. You're being naughty again, Gartshore. Not good. Right. Let's see if any emails have arrived. A request. AOL has an app for iOS. Well, now we know. Now we know. Here's another request from Australia for some Cole Porter music. Ooh, I played Cole Porter not that long ago, and we got into trouble. Right, let's do this first one first. Whee! All the way over to S. S. Do I have it in my S's? I should. There's a lot of SWs in this thing. Let me see. Oh, I'm not sure it's here. Oh, I don't believe it is. Hold on, let me just keep going because you never know. Oh. Oh, right, Mr. AOL for iOS. Can you find me a PDF of that? Well, hold on, let me just double check, because you never know, I might have it. I don't, is the answer. Right, I don't. All right, so we might have to find that. In that case, while we're looking for that, or while you're looking for that, let's go all the way back down to letter B. Well, there's miniatures, I can see there. I've never seen that before. Cole Porter. No, it should be around about here. Sort of B. Here we go. There it is. Oh my goodness, an entire page. 1935, Cole Porter. And it's not a cha-cha-cha, and it's also not. It's also not a tango. It's a begin. The begin. What on earth is the begin? I don't know what the begin is. It's obviously a dance, and you get to begin it if your name is Cole Porter. Cole Porter. What is a begin? Does anyone know what a begin is? If you do, let me know. I'm sure some people out there think it's a rather strange animal. I cheated by putting in, I'm sorry. I cheated by putting in cha-cha-cha. Shouldn't have done that. Why did I press that button? That's not the button I wanted. How are we doing finding our Glenn Miller piece there? How are we doing? Are we finding it? Or should I start looking for it myself? Now someone requested Autumn Leaves. I saw that in the messages earlier. You can't play Autumn Leaves, and I played Autumn Leaves not that long ago. Really not that long ago. So I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's play around with Autumn Leaves. Let's play around with Autumn Leaves, but let's play around with it in a different way than you might expect. Hey, what shall we do? What shall we do? What shall we do? Shall we do? Shall we do? Let's have these registrations, because these have, if I can find it, a piano. A piano. Nothing beats a piano on an organ piano, a pianorgan, a piano. I don't know. Autumn Leaves. Da, 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 dee. Circle of fifths time. Can I pretend to do this in Errol Garner style? No, I did that last time, didn't I? I did. So let's do it in somebody else's style. What shall we do it? Who shall we do it today? Let's do it a sort of a medium up-tempo sort of big band style, but with piano. a very different version of Autumn Leaves. What about another song by someone? František? Brand new piece? Big question mark on head? Have I forgotten something? I may have forgotten something. What about another song by? Well, you'll have to send me one because I can't go digging around during this. They're not all. Are they all in here? I don't think they are. Hold on. No, they're not. Damn. All right, they're not all in here. So that's not good, is it? That's not good. All right, my request that came in. Come on, Mr. P. You know what you're looking for. Find me a PDF. Oh, for heaven's sake, I can't type. If you're going to request things, folks, please try to find a PDF and send it to me. It saves me doing all this kind of. Hold on a minute. We might. Oh God, that's the entire big band thing. No, that's no use to me. That might work. Nope, that won't work. That might work. Good God, that definitely won't work. I know I've played it before, but I just cannot remember where I found it. Hold on. Yes, we are connected to the machine. So let me just have a quick poke over there. Ping. Search. Right, let's do a quick search over there while I'm playing something here. It's not in the big book. It's not in the big book. It's not in the big book, I'm afraid. It really isn't. I thought it was, but it isn't, which is most annoying. Yeah, not in the big book. I just checked. S. Just double check again just to make sure I'm not talking out my butt. But no, it definitely doesn't appear to be in here. Nope, 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 and nope, unfortunately. It's not in the big book. We shall find it though. We shall find it somewhere. Somewhere, ladies and gentlemen, we'll find it. What we're looking for, if anyone wants to help out, we're looking for the music, a PDF, a decent PDF, not an idiotic PDF. In other words, Nothing Please by Muse Score. Shower of fools. Nothing by Muse Score, please. Well, that's not true. Most of it's rubbish. Some of it's good. A String of Pearls by from the Glenn Miller Band. But we're looking for a sort of an easily-ish playable, sort of a lead sheet is what we're looking for, really. A lead sheet for the String of Pearls. I thought I had it somewhere. Look in the small book, says. If only it was in the small book. If only it was in the small book. Is it in the small book? It's not in the small book. I'll tell you what is in the small book, though, is... that is that it? Yeah, boom. This is one, I like this one. Again, Fletcher Henderson. We talked about Fletcher Henderson a few weeks ago. Let's stay with these registrations, I quite like them. Ooh, that's nice. Yes, this should work. Fletcher Henderson, we're talking about the Fletcher Henderson Big Band. Fletcher Henderson Big Band being one of the best original big bands to really sort of get going with the old swing stuff. And they did a lot of wonderful music in the 30s, sort of taking it from that sort of oompa, oompa, oompa style, band style, into oompa, sort of real four in a bar, big band swingy style. And a couple of pieces they did. One of my favorites is the Sing You Sinners, which just bops along beautifully. And this is another one that bops along beautifully. It's another Harold Arlen tune, Harold Arlen of Somewhere Over the Rainbow fame. But before that, when he was composing real good bopping swings tunes, he came along with this one, which is kind of naughty. It's called Sweet and Hot, which is the way we like them. Curries I'm talking about, obviously. Sweet and hot. Sweet and Hot. Now, the interesting about Sweet and Hot is, yes, the piano solo. If you go and listen to the Fletcher Henderson version, the piano solo, it features a very interesting guy on the piano going absolutely bananas. And he's got this amazing style of going... that kind of thing. It's quite difficult to do slowly. It's very easy to do. It's very easy to do fastly, quickly. It's not easy to do slowly. It's the old Fat Swallow style. Yeah. Now, There's a very, very famous recording by Fats Waller, the I Got Rhythm jam session recording, where he's playing with his old teacher, James P. Johnson, and they're trying to outplay each other. And I have somewhere in my possession, I don't know where it is, I'll have to go digging, it's probably in the loft somewhere, in the attic, sorry, in the loft in the attic, it's up there somewhere, and it's a transcription that I wrote when I was a student of the piano parts, and I transcribed James P. Johnson first, because it's much easier, and then I tried transcribing the Fats Waller part. Now, the Fats Waller part is incredibly fast. It's I Got Rhythm, you all know the tune I Got Rhythm, and it's normally fairly fast, but the two of them just go bananas. It's that fast. So, and the James P. Johnson solo is pretty damn good, but then comes Fats Waller, and I always thought for years he was going. But he only does that at the end. He actually repeats notes. You can't do it slowly, you have to do it really fast. Now, I'm going to relearn how to play it Fats Waller style, and then I will play it on the organ for you one of these days. And of course, his left hand is playing tenths the whole time, and then tenths in B flat major. Swine. Fats Waller had huge hands. I can stretch a tenth. He could stretch 13. 13. That's 2 notes off 2 octaves. Can you believe that? Anyway, more on Fats Waller in a separate video one day. That was Sweet and Hot. How are we doing? Has anyone found anything yet for me? Oh, someone has found something. That's exactly what we're looking for. Thank you. Who's this? Thank you, Marco via Cam. Okay. Oh, it's a picture. Ah! Don't send me pictures, people. Send me PDFs. PDFs. Pictures don't help. Ah! Hold on. Let's open it with that, and let's save it as a PDF. Click. Doesn't want to do that. No, let's print it as a PDF then. Click. That's what I'm looking for. Let's just call it, ping, there we go. Right, now let's go to that. Yeah, people, please, if you're sending me stuff, please send PDFs, always PDFs, because it's very simple, because because if I have a PDF, I do this, and the piece of music does that, and then it goes from there magically to here. Magically, come on, go magically from there to there. Come on, do it. You can do it. Be magic. Come on, update. Magic. Do your magic thing. Do your thing. Come on. Don't you love technology? Come on, you can do it. Let's close that off and open it again, and as if by magic, 'tis there. Here, all of you British people who were around in the 70s, as if by magic. You know what I'm talking about. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, since I last looked, not a single ticket has arrived. Weedy. Ba-dum, 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 ba-doo-lee-lee-lee-lee. Perfection. All right, this needs to be big band style. What we need to do, however, we need to get rid of these registrations and go back to my big band registrations. Good God, that's not my big band. Ah, yes it is, sorry. Press the right button and it might work. How is that? No. That's it. That's the one. Here we go then. A String of Pearls. Written by Jerry Gray, who was Glenn Miller's main sort of arranger and composer. And yeah, wonderful stuff. 1, 2. Something like that, A String of Pearls. I can't remember the entire thing, unfortunately, but it goes on like that, doesn't it? It's a very clever thing. There's only sort of 2 notes, really. Now, I know that was 3, but the one in the middle is just sort of, it's a passing note between there, so it doesn't count. So, D, 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 and he just closes off it there. And then he does the same thing up here. Bam, 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 and so on and so on and so on. That's it. That's the entire tune. That's all it does. Which is kind of, doesn't do very much, does it? So, Mr. Gray decided he would take a second line and it would wander. And it wanders chromatically, which means all the notes, you know, not missing anything out. So it goes. That's the important one at the end. It does that. And then, so. Oh, sorry. Very important. And of course, when you then mix them together, you get this beautiful... beautiful thing. Now, of course, Glenn Miller had a big band so called because it had many instruments, and his big band had 3 trombones, 4 trumpets, 4 saxophones and a clarinet. A modern big band would have 5 saxophones and no clarinet, but it didn't matter. He had the clarinet to sort of shine on top, that kind of thing. But what he would do, he would have his 4 saxophones playing in very close harmony the whole time. So this line that was sort of wandering about would be mingled about in the middle of all the saxophones playing together like this. And you actually have 4 voices there doing their things. Very clever. Very clever, and it worked beautifully, and it sort of gave that sort of snake charmy, meandering effect that sort of nobody really knew where it was coming from. Greetings from Prague, from our friend František, who is together, obviously, with Marketa and Iri. That sounds like a fun combination. Right, we have an email with a link. Splendid, splendid. Thank you, thank you. Ooh. Yeah, I suppose it is. He sent me something called, I beg your pardon. No, I'm not going to read that out because that's naughty. V-Door Boogie, says Cam. What on earth do you mean? What's this? This could be fun. I don't know. Let's find out. 2 pages of something from our friend Jaroslav Ježek, Czech composer of very, very good jazzy, big bandy, bluesy stuff. From when was Jaro? He was around in the 30s as well, wasn't he? It's synchronizing, ladies and gentlemen. And it worked immediately. Right, what's this? A slow foxtrot, it says here. This piece of music is called Svita, which means, I don't know, tell us what it means. Tell us what it means, Fido. Tell us what it means. This could be exciting. Let's find out. Right. Tempo, a slow foxtrot, it says. It looks cool. I like this kind of stuff. It's different. Czech swing music from the 30s, ladies and gentlemen. Svita. I like it. Svita. What does it mean? Could be translated as it's rising. Love song about two love souls just trying to flee away together. That sounds kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. Thank you very much. This is a composer the world needs to know a lot more about. I rather like it. Now that tune reminds me of a tune by Louis Armstrong. Very similar sounding. Check this out. It's called Jubilee. And it goes like this. Jubilee. Hoagie Carmichael wrote that. That's a great tune. I got an email recently from someone saying, why, when I'm playing, do I keep looking over at this sign here and not watching what I'm doing? Simple answer is I'm listening to what I'm doing. I'm not watching what I'm doing. I don't tend to watch what I'm doing when I'm playing. Not always. Of course, when I'm doing fancy stuff, I tend to keep an eye on what I'm up to. But yeah, I'm listening to what's going on. But for some reason, looking over there to the stops, just... I'm reading stop names. I'm sort of looking through, oh, what does that do? Oh, this could be interesting. What's that? And at the same time, I'm sort of listening to what I'm playing, just to make sure it sounds all right. Blind is the way to do it. Learn your music as if you are blind. Simple stuff. Simple stuff. What's this? More music. Oh, sent twice. Sent twice. Ah, okay, that's right, I got that twice. Qu'est-ce que c'est ça? Here's something French. Hold on, I have this somewhere else. Ping. Check that out. I dug this out recently. Is this Does this swing or not? Marco, does this swing or not? Marco, in the chat, is this a swing or is it a swing or straight? I think it's probably a little swinged. Not very swingy, but fast. That narrows it down a bit then, doesn't it? So more like a sort of cabaret style. Yeah, so cabaret style, is that what we're looking at? Learn your music as if you are blind and asleep. That's a very good way of putting it, man. I was lucky, I had a few blind teachers over the years. And we used to have lessons in the dark. Now, you wouldn't be allowed to do that in this day and age for obvious reasons. But we used to have lessons in the dark. And there was a lot of... This is going to sound weird when I say it, but I mean this in the nicest possible way, and there was nothing naughty about it. But there was a lot of fumbling around in the dark. But fumbling around at the keys in the dark. And the thing is, when you're playing a piano or an organ or whatever instrument it is, yeah, if you play with your eyes closed or you play in the dark, then you only have you can only feel what's going on. So A major. Anyway, sorry, I shouldn't have looked away, should I? More Matt Leach's kind of. Oh, that's very kind. Thank you, Matt. Right. Here's a piece of music. Charles Trenet, that French guy, with all his wonderful... I need my winky blinkies for this, I think. On how many pages is it? It's on 1,000 pages, right? Well, I need my winky blinkies, don't I? Yes, I do. Winky blinkies at the ready. All right. À la porte du garage. Aux environs des belles années, 1910. 1910. What on earth was that? 1910. 1910. Lorsque le monde découvrait l'automobile. Ah, all right. So it's all about the world discovering the automobile. Around 1910, it says here. All right. So we're talking about lots of... Can I make it sound French is the answer. Can I make it sound French? I don't know. Ah. This could sound a little bit French, couldn't it? À la porte du garage. so very French, isn't it? Matt Leach again. This is fun. I took a photography course decades ago, so we had to be in a dark room at times, says Robert. Yeah, definitely. That was fun. I love stuff like that. That's quite a... That sounds a little bit like an accordion, doesn't it? Why does it sound like an accordion? What the hell have I got here? I'm using a French trumpet. I'm using a tibia clausa at 8 foot. Both of those at 8 foot. I'm using a solo tibia at 4 foot. But I'm also using a French horn, a clarinet, a cornet, a saxophone, a kinura, and an oboe at 8 foot. And then I'm adding the tibia 2 2/3 and the tibia 1 3/5. Right, let's get rid of the tibs and show you what that's like. Theatre organ registrations are weird things. Here's without the French trumpet. With the French trumpet. Now with the tibia 8 4 2 2/3 1 3/5 again. I like it a lot. Gosh, is that the time? It's almost midnight, ladies and gentlemen, which means it's possibly time for me to disappear and fall into bed and die in a corner. Oh, right. Strange noises from downstairs. I will go and investigate in a moment. Now, yes, serious news, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to mention this earlier on today. I really forgot to mention this. Somebody out there in the world has used my name, my details, my banking details to sign up for an online shop at Shopify. I don't use Shopify, I use something else. I discovered this. There was a serious amount of money was taken out of my account, which is obviously not something I authorized. So I got in touch with the necessary people involved, made sure that that money was immediately returned to my account, which thankfully, thanks to my bank, it has been. At the same time, details of where that originated have been found and passed on to the police, and criminal charges will be brought against the individual involved. We know who you are. And I was very surprised when I found out who it was. And I didn't think that things like that should happen in this day and age. But sadly, something rather horrendous happened. Like I said, we have found exactly who it is. We haven't found out why they did it yet. But we don't care because they're going to be charged. It's as simple as that. So the police know, Shopify knows, my bank knows. And if things like this ever happen again, I'll be talking to my Italian friends, let's put it like that. Or maybe even my Bulgarian friends. They're worse than the Italians. But yeah, if you're going to try pulling funny numbers like that, folks, then no, you shouldn't be doing that. You shouldn't be doing that kind of thing. So very, very, very naughty, whoever you were. Well, actually, we know who you were. Very, very naughty, and you will be charged. You will be charged with internet fraud. Simple as that. And that, unfortunately, will be very expensive. So, shame on you, basically. Yeah, forgot to mention that. I wanted to mention that at the beginning. But there we are. It's out. I actually feel almost flattered that someone would try to do something like that. To me, of all people, because I'm nobody in the internet world, but it seems that I am now the victim of identity theft here in the wonderful world of the internet. So, just goes to show you can't hide. But the good thing is you really can't hide. All your moves can be traced. Even if you think you can't be traced, it can all be traced. So yeah. Yeah. So For somebody out there, it's going to be very expensive. Yeah, very surprised. Let's finish off this evening's concert, ladies and gentlemen. I'm glad we managed to finish off this concert. Evidently, things downstairs are rather quiet, so that's a good sign. Fingers crossed that it stays that way. We're going to finish off with another piece of music by Duke Ellington. And this is one that not many people play. I don't know why, because I rather like it. And actually, what we could do, I've got some actual Duke Ellington style registrations here. Yeah, here we are. We could play them like this. It's no longer Saturday in this, no longer Friday in this part of the world. It's now Saturday, which means we can do this. We can now play the Saturday Night Function. Final number for this evening, folks. The Saturday Night Function. Back to the 1920s there with Duke Ellington in his Apollo days up in Harlem. Wonderful stuff, a wonderful time to have been alive. That would have been amazing. That would have been really rather amazing. Wouldn't that have been amazing? Oh, what's this? An email has arrived. Ooh, thank you very much. A lovely email. Ooh, what's this? Hold on, we have a final. Oh my goodness. Oh, what's that? Good God. Right, oh my goodness, hundreds of pages of stuff. Right, I shall look at that for Sunday. I've received a rather interesting request for something Japanese. So let's look at that for Sunday. All right, let's do that on Sunday. Yeah, let's do that for Sunday. I look forward to that. I wonder what that will be. We shall find out. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Friday night is Organ Music Night. Thank you very much for hanging around. Thank you for putting up with me tonight, because I'm afraid, like I said at the beginning, it was a bit of a tough day today, and looks like we got through it. All right. So yeah, thank you for putting up with me. These things happen, I suppose. Everything worked. And we got most of your requests in, so thank you very much for that. I look forward then to seeing you all on Sunday. Let me just check. Any more? Nope, no more tickets arrived in tonight. You're saving them for next week for the festival, aren't you, ladies and gentlemen? Yes, you are. Splendid. Right, so on. Good God. Oh, heart attack time. On with the show and on with the final number. We have to. We absolutely have to. See you Sunday, folks.